ask you this, because I live in Miami. There's tens of thousands of Venezuelan exiles living there. You talk a lot about Venezuela in your new book. I get a lot of political ads from the Republican Party. Donald Trump has tweeted this. Many have tweeted this. If you vote for Democrats, they will turn the United States into Venezuela. Do you think that's a fair statement to make?
Well, if you vote for a socialist, you might get socialism.
Come on, don't do that. Maduro is not a socialist. He's a corrupt, murderous thug who is starving his people.
That's not true.
That's not true? Maduro's not a thug and a murderer
it's not
who's
true.
starving his people.
Let's have a conversation here. Chavez was a socialist, and socialism was the economic system of Venezuela.
It's a kleptocracy. It's not socialism.
But here's the question is, they voted for socialism. They voted for, let me finish.
No, I can't let you finish. If you're going to say Maduro's not a murderous thug, I'm not going to say that's a damn lie. And I've got a bunch of neighbors and friends who know this. Don't do this to me. Don't mansplain. I'm a 47-year-old girl.
Thanks to Senator Rand Paul. His new book is called The Case Against Socialism, and we'll be right back.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. So, super inconvenient clip there for Ana Navarro, and God bless Rand Paul. I like to have a headache watching clips from The View. It's fun to watch those women get wrecked, though, by just a single dude who walks in. Don Jr. had probably the most epic wreckage of The View in American history. We'll play that clip for you at the end here because it is certainly a treat, and you just can't play it enough. But Rand Paul deserves a gold star for walking in there and just availing himself to the screaming and the badgering and the bantering of these imbeciles, particularly Ana Navarro, about Nicolas Maduro, who she says isn't a socialist because he's a thug and a dictator. Huh? Is it like... You don't even get to room temperature with the IQ of Ana Navarro. You're like in like the 60s. You get a very, very cold, like the mid 60s is probably the IQ there. You get to hear from, let's see, InfoWars or Wikipedia, super right-wing site here. What website are we on? Okay, so his political party is the United Socialist Party of Venezuela. The United Socialist Party of Venezuela is a left-wing, far-left socialist party which has been the ruling party of Venezuela since 2010. It was formed in the merger of the political and social forces that supported the Bolivian revolution, led by Hugo Chavez. Oh, got it. All right. And what was he before then? The Fifth Republic movement was a socialist party in Venezuela. You dumbass. Ana Navarro is so loathsome and so hard to watch and so difficult to watch argue, and Rand Paul did his best to be like, hey, I thought we were having a conversation here. Can we just, like, talk about what's going on? Ana Navarro got booed at a Miami Heat game when she appeared on the big screen. This was from this weekend. Not even people in her quote-unquote hometown of Miami. Look at the... Oh my God. What's going on there? Oh, no. Yikes. Yuck. And they misspelled her name. Co-host of The View. This tweeted on May 6th. Apparently she got booed, and dear God, woman. Oh, just so unbelievably repulsive. So what do you mean, like, he's a socialist? He's not a socialist, he's a thug. Huh? Like, exactly what universe do you live in where you can be a socialist, but you're not a murderer if you're a socialist? In fact, communism is the #1 leading cause of death in the world over the last 100 years. Communism's killed 100 million people, approximately. This is a rounding error here, 94 million in the 20th century. It feels the need to kill again. According to disturbingly pleasant graphic from Information is Beautiful, simply titled 20th Century Death, communism was the leading ideological cause of death between 1900 and the year 2000. 94 million people perished in China, Soviet Union, North Korea, Afghanistan, Eastern Europe. And tragically, Trump, the 28 million that died under fascistic regimes at the period. Weird how, like, all you ever hear about is, and here's the actual graphic here. So then you can punch in here and see ideology, communism, like where the branches of communism are in here, and how many people have been killed by the ideology of this the murderous communism, right? So there you are. There's your little nodule there. So communism punching well within its weight, sort of buttressed by altogether murder, drugs, and war. So you have ideology, you have communism killing the same number of people as murder, air pollution, drugs, and war. So that's the way that communism should be siloed as it pertains to the ideology spectrum. If you want to see another metaphorical murder, you can watch Don Jr. just straight up go into slaughterhouse mode when he was invited for the first and last time onto The View, when he called out The View hosts for wearing blackface. You want to hear the shrill and the screaming and the shrieking that will make your ears bleed? I got you. Don Jr. on The View. Check it.
Look at what's going on right now.
But I'm just saying to you that this is part of being president. I'm sorry.
19 minutes after inauguration. Come on, guys.
Part of being president is having a pair that can take whatever heat comes towards you.
I promise you. My father's got a pair. And no sitting president has taken the heat that Donald Trump has taken.
Bulldog. That is bulldog. Yes. Stop. Go, Joy.
Okay. To her point, he also called Mexicans rapists. He made.
He
Wait a
said
second.
some coming across the border, and that's a fact. Look at what's going on at the border.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
Called some Mexicans rapists. He attacked the handicapped. He bragged about it. Listen, we heard the access. Hold on. We heard the access tape where he bragged about grabbing women by their genitalia. She's talking about, that's what Megyn is talking about. She's talking about lowering the discourse to his level, which is horrible for this country. Even if people are working, we don't want to have a country like that. Do you understand that?
We've all
They don't
done
like
things.
the vessel or the semantics, so they quit. But nevertheless, look at the result.
We've all done things that we regret. I mean, if we're talking about bringing the discourse down, Joy, you've worn blackface. Whoopi,
No,
you said that Roman Polanski.
I'm sorry, and don't.
You said that Roman Polanski, it wasn't rape when he raped a child. So let's talk about
let's talk about this. So you want to bring this up? The question came up.
I did not go in blackface, please.
No, she was not in blackface.
Thank you.
Sorry. Listen, being black, I recognize blackface. This I can say. Okay? I know it when I see it.
Back me up on that.
So now that you've broken this piece of ice, because I guess this is the fight you wanted.
It's not the fight I want.
Yeah, it is.
But if we're talking about character, we're talking about these things.
Are you questioning my character?
I'm not questioning your character. I'm talking about you're questioning my father's character.
I'm sorry. I didn't question anybody. I simply said that when you're talking about that your father's taken more heat than anybody else, that it's not so. Instead,
as a president,
as a president,
ridiculous.
He's getting crushed every day.
I think the Central
Park 5 took a lot more heat than your father has taken at his hand.
Name a president who's taken more heat than my
everybody
father.
stop. Hold up.
President Trump.
We'll be right back.